Hey guys, here to start my Terraria Let's Play. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the character creation. I do try to make my character pretty vibrant so I can see him. I mean, he does get colored or covered in armor pretty soon, but skin. I'll leave the skin clothes. He'll have bright red clothes. Actually, purple works. The undershirt the shirt undershirt can be bright red. Um, This guy's gonna look good. Very stylish. Pants can be green. Actually, that's a fine color. Like tealish. And the shoes, shoes can be blue. Or black. Whatever the game decides. I can't subtract anymore from the red, so that's good. I said I always do softcore only because I'm not too good at this game. Sorry if that disappoints some of you. I'll just make his name Repo and accept. So, gonna create a new world. I'll make it large. World name. Let's play. And yeah. So, while the game is loading, just wanted to update you guys. I've tried recording with Fraps. It slows down my computer a lot. I'm using Bandicam at the moment. I will try to get DxTory because I've learned that reduces lag, and it's a pretty good program. So that's what I'm gonna try to be getting soon. I also want to get an external hard drive for my computer to reduce some lag when I play. I don't know how when I watch the videos it doesn't seem too bad, but when I play sometimes it can get a little bit laggy. And yeah, so you guys are gonna have to give me a lot of advice when I'm playing this, because as far as I've gotten, is really killing like the Eye of Cthulhu is the only boss that I've ever killed. I've killed him a few times. I've been killed by the Dungeon Guardian. I think that's his name. The guy that kills you in like one hit. And from what I know, that's not even a boss. I watched a hero video where he killed it with like 5 other bosses and anti-gravity potions. Ridiculous video. I give you tons of props for being able to do that. I could never. Sorry, I just took a drink. Yeah. So I did it just start over? I'm confused. If this takes too long, I'll just edit it out, but it seems to be doing alright, I hope. Yeah, I bought the mining helmet recently on my other guy. It's kind of a disappointment because you can't use it and use a helmet. I was disappointed. I don't know about if that's normal, but um, the the grappling hook. All right, here the game just started. The grappling hook's like the biggest thing on the planet. It's awesome. Uh, I want the ivy vine and stuff like that. I'm just gonna get this copper. If you don't know Terraria, I'll try to explain it along the way. From what I know, there's a lot. Like I'll run through the level of ores. It goes copper, iron, silver, gold, demonite, and then you get into blocks. I haven't gotten to. I don't really understand them. Um, so I apologize. There's like mithril, adamite, things like that. Um, I will try to build a decent house, but I mean, until the just cutting down trees with a wooden axe, -10 size, and it's not very appealing. The first I do try to I mumbled there. I do try to get gold as fast as possible because it's the best ore you can get really without going very far. You can get like a demonite hammer and like a demonite bow and things without killing like the high level bosses, but other than that, gold's the best I've gotten. Um, like I have full gold armor on my other guy. I'll try to get that far in this playthrough. Okay. So I'm just gonna level this out a little bit, and this is gonna be the location of our house. Right here. Oh, you can't, I forget you can't build if there's a tree. So I'm gonna cut down all of these trees. I will need all the wood anyways, but sorry if this is a little bit boring. I feel like such a noob right now. 100 life and all that. The one thing I do like about this game, I know there's a slime about to hit me, I'm just gonna kind of let it, is that you only have to hit one block of the tree and it'll fall. I'm hitting the slime extremely far. I don't really like how like there's so much stone, but there's absolutely nothing you can do with it, like tool wise, except for like arrows. I do like how simple arrows are to make. It's just wood and stone, I think. So I normally don't use a sword because if you've played Terraria, you know if you're using a sword, you have to click for every time you want to attack. But if you're using an axe or a hammer, which is what I prefer when I'm fighting things, all you have to do is hold down the mouse. So I prefer that over constantly clicking with a sword. I have you can items stack up to 250 in this game, unlike the 64 in Minecraft. So and I consider a stack of wood to be a fairly good amount. I normally don't collect this much. I'm just trying to level our building platform a little bit while I take out some of these slimes. I will use a sword until I get better tools, I guess. Mine this copper, flatten this out, and we'll start our house. It's probably not going to be a too extravagant house at the very beginning, like a wood square, just like the one in my Minecraft Let's Play. And yeah, so let's get building. I know I'm not leaving space for a door, but I will. Don't worry, I'll replace it with a door sooner or later. I'm not the best builder in this game. I actually don't even know how high the other one was, so good guess on my part. Okay, it's much easier to build. There's no need for the shift key in this game, which is kind of nice. Once I finish my house, I think I'm going to start a mine. And for mine, I just dig straight down. And since I'm playing on softcore, it's not too much of a big deal if I die. Oh, right. The one thing I don't like is, like, if I'm using a pick, it's literally impossible for me to cut wood with the pick. I have to switch to an axe. I would prefer it just be, like, a little bit slower, not necessarily impossible. So, here's my workbench. For now, I'll just place it down right here. The workbench gives you the possibility to build a lot of things. The first thing I'm going to build is a bow. I prefer the bow over a sword. That's just me though. And then I'm gonna build some walls, and it's really easy to build walls. You get 4 wall per wood plank, or not necessarily just wood either. Any type of anything you're building the wall out of, you get 4 of it. So while I finish this, the sun is going down. Oh, I built over. Um, One thing I do love about this game is the blood moon. So I'm gonna need a lot of wall. Um, what the blood moon does is it increases the amount of mobs that could spawn at night. The blue candle, I think I also like. I'm gonna have to go on the roof and remove all the spare blocks I'm placing, but I'll do that at the end. I didn't realize how many wall you need to build the actual background. Beds are also a pain in the butt to make in this game. You have to collect a ton of cobwebs. I just found the magical mirror on my other character. If you know what that is, it lets you teleport back to your spawn. It's amazing. It's probably my favorite thing that I've gotten. I also play on multiplayer servers on this game, so if you want to see those videos, just let me know. Leave it in the comments. I want my grappling hook so bad. Some of you, if you haven't seen this, you're like, what's a grappling hook? It pretty much it does what what a grappling hook does. I can grapple to the ceiling and just hang on the ceiling if I want. It also makes mining like 20 times easier. I don't know what statues do in this game. I found a good amount before, but I just kind of leave them, and like I decorate my house with them, and I just have tons of statues because I don't have any idea what they do. So I think our house looks pretty good. I mean, if I were living in the world of Terraria, this is the house I would want to buy. I do like the fact that the Terraria world isn't extremely large. Like, it takes about 5 minutes to get to the side of it. I do wish it wrapped around. So like if I ran all the way to the left, I could actually get back to my house just by continuing all the way to the left. Go in a loop around the world. You actually hit a wall if you go too far. Okay, the back wall is complete. I'm gonna make 2 doors, one for each side, and also put some torches down so nothing spawns inside my house. It is almost nighttime, but that's not too big of a deal. It's much easier to survive your first night in Terraria than it is to survive your first night in Minecraft, in my opinion. Cut down this block if I can, which I can't. It's always nice. Alright, whatever.